to wonderland, we've got it all. Potions and pastries that make you grow tall. Forests and cottages, castles and carts that can talk. Welcome to wonderland, look where you're at. Maddest of hatters, the Cheshire cat. Magical cabins and lovely white rabbits with clocks. Dancing through a dream underneath the stars. Laughing till the morning comes. Everyone that leaves has a heavy heart. Oh, wonderland.
I attempted a little web company on 25th Street in New York City. It was a small web company owned by this old man who was old money New York. His name was Henry J. Finch IV. Like old money. Like his money was in molasses or something. He owned this web company. I have no idea why he owned this web company. I think he won it in a rich man's game of like dice and small binoculars or something. Mr. Finch wore linen suits, he had suspenders, he had a bow tie, he had a hat, he had a cane with an ivory handle. I'm giving you more description than you need because I need you to believe me, this was a real person I knew in the 21st century. Mr. Finch was in his 70s, he had an assistant named Mary, she was in her 50s, she was Korean. I don't know why he had an assistant, he did not need one, unless he needed someone to be like, remember Mr. Finch, at 5 o'clock you need to keep looking like a hard-boiled egg. One day, Mr. Finch came into the office. It had been raining. Everything I'm about to say to you was said in front of me on that afternoon. Mr. Finch walked into the office, and he was wearing a raincoat, and he was wearing a rain hat, and he had his cane. And he walked in, and he said, and I'm quoting, "Ah! One feels like a duck splashing around in all this wet. And when one feels like a duck, one is happy." And then Mary yelled, "Ooh, ducklings!" To which Mr. Finch replied, "Too old to be a duckling, quack, quack," and then walked into his office.
Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Took the perfect avenue down the road to both of you. Did I go Dutch? This is too much. With all the money in the world, you could never buy this girl quite enough. It will be tough. If romancing me with neons is something you should do, make the letters bright and luminous and blue, and get me waking up, shaking up, tangled up. You could be quaking up, making up, tangled up. You can't be faking it, making it for my love. Before it's tragedy, don't get me tangled up.
Then I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right.